AITA for correcting my roommate about her meal when eating out. I love my roommate very much. She's a wonderful person, and I consider her family. We've lived together for a few years now, and we're both pushing 30. My roommate has a digestive condition that will cripple her with stomach cramps if she eats even a little bit of dairy. She also doesn't eat meat, but she can have eggs and some fish. As someone who loves food and cooking, I've found it very easy to cook for both of us, and she's always so grateful for it. We go on a lot of camping trips together. We really love it. Several times, though, on our way to a camping trip, we'd stop somewhere to grab something to eat, and she'd end up doubled over with horrible cramps by the time we got to the campsite. As a result, we'd have to pack up and turn around. Because I cook a lot, I have a better idea of what's in most foods than she does. Years ago, when we first ate out together, I mentioned to a waiter that the dish she'd ordered had dairy in it, and explained that she couldn't have dairy. She politely asked me not to do that again, so I stopped. Fast forward to last weekend. We went on a big kayak camping trip. After getting off a ferry, we stopped at a little restaurant to have a final hot meal. My roommate ordered something with brioche bread, something that, unlike most bread, contains a lot of butter. I instinctively said, "Don't get brioche, it has a ton of butter." She shot me a dirty look, asked the waiter to confirm with the chef, and sure enough, it did. She ended up getting a substitution, but was pretty upset with me for correcting her about her meal in front of the waiter, something she'd already told me not to do. Here's the thing about this trip, though. We were camping overnight on Posey Island, a tiny island marine park off the coast of Friday Harbor, one of the San Juan Islands in Washington's Puget Sound. The island only has 2 campsites, and we'd reserved both for 2 nights, meaning we had the whole island to ourselves. Plus, we had specifically planned the trip around the lowest tide of the month, which promised excellent tide pooling. There were 4 of us on the trip: her, me, another friend, and my girlfriend. By this point, we'd already woken up at 2 a.m., driven 5 hours, taken a 2-hour ferry which cost $70, and were gearing up to paddle a few miles across the harbor in the early morning cold. It had taken a lot of effort to coordinate this trip. We'd all taken time off work, which wasn't easy for anyone, and the only reason we were on such an early ferry was to avoid heavy harbor traffic so we could paddle across in relative peace. My roommate is afraid of kayaking near large boats, and honestly, none of us particularly enjoy it either. Given everything we'd done just to get there, I wasn't willing to risk her being doubled over in pain the entire time, or worse, having to turn back, because she didn't want to be reminded that brioche has dairy in it. On top of that, getting another ferry reservation to the San Juan Islands without pre-booking could take days, so the logistics of rescheduling would have been a nightmare. So AITA for correcting her about her own dietary restrictions. Discuss in the comments section below, and I'll pin the most upvoted comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more stories animated and read by AI.